Hello, hello. Um, Volume mixer. There we go. Hello, hello. A shorter stream today, but we're gonna do it. And that's not right. I also forgot to open a few things. There we go. I'm gonna shuffle and play here. I didn't actually get more music like I said I would. I will do that eventually. Maybe tonight. And there we go. So now we have a finished house. I definitely could do something with the interior. Oh wait, I still also have to finish that. I could do, actually the interior is pretty much done in that area. But I need to make the world more livable. More livable. So, aside from getting more tough for the roof up there, assuming I don't already have any, which would be a weird assumption. Yeah. Aside from getting the roof done, I also want to start working on a pathway and potentially a farm somewhere nearby. I am working on a river, so I can probably put the farm near the edge of that. That would be fine. I also want to get scaffolding, but I think we'll save that for the next one. So I won't finish the roof today because the jungle is somewhere nearby and I do need to get to that. That's fine. Let me pull up my specs. Cool. So I guess I'll just start planning where that should go. Do I have a shovel? I don't. I do have two stairs of that variant. A lot of wood, no stone. That's fine. Guess I'm using a wooden shovel. I do kind of want to use like a stone block for like the area here, but I might do a little bit of like a porch before that. Or I guess like a little bit of an area where the road wouldn't be. Because having the road kind of straight next to the house would be a little bit funny. Not sure yet. Let's see. Maybe I do something where the road kind of leans on the side of the house here. And it won't be path later, but I am laying it out like path right now. I guess we'll do something like that. And I could just do that. There we go. And then the path would kind of straighten out here. suppose I can break all this dirt in here since it is going to be replaced anyway. And we'll just go with like a 1, 2, 3 here. And then I think what I want to do, is my volume turned down? No, okay. I think what I want to do is have this maybe like 5 or so blocks wide. Wait. Oh wait, actually it doesn't even need to go out here. It only needs to go out where there are like house edges. So about like that. So then over here it would kind of be like a road over into the house. Maybe I'd do some kind of like a sidewalk sort of thing. I wouldn't go with more of like a country style road, since this is more of like this will be more of a smaller town anyway. It won't be like a major city just yet. And what that means is I can probably throw some gravel and dirt in the road with the stone, and then wherever I put the farm, which will probably be over here, I'll kind of do the same thing. I might do like a tilted building in a way. There we are. If I can get away with doing some kind of like tilted building here and then the farm next to it, that might work. Actually, I kind of just need a small building where the stuff can be held. And I think I know exactly what pattern to do or to use. First, let me get some sleep, make sure nothing harmful spawns at night. And then I'll get wood and start sort of planning out the build. I'm thinking something like this, where it's gonna go like that, with this being a corner, and then we'll start sort of curving in like that. And then on the outside, I'll do like half slabs here to kind of make it look like a smoother curve, or maybe I'll break these and do that, depending on what I want that to be. And then maybe I can have this just be there we are. Maybe I can just have that be a diagonal. I can still fit the chests on the side here. There we go. And then I'll say the corners will go up. So right there. I would say right here. And then this is the one sort of weirder corner. So maybe right here. Although that's a strange. Actually, no, it fits right there. Yeah, okay. So then we have 1, 2, 1, 2. The doorway could go here. I'll need something to block the edge there. That's okay though. Let's grab the door if I can, and possibly some trapdoors. I guess I'll throw these in here for now. I also want to get enchanting setups soon. Getting 2 mending books is crazy. Let me go here, select the stream, expand that out. There we go. Wait, that's weird. There we go. Okay. So then, if that's over here like this, I could turn it, but I don't think I want to. Actually, I might use like hidden trains for cars, because I may not have steam and rails. But wait, yeah, I may not have steam and rails, but there are still train tracks in the game. They're just a little complicated to make. And let me go back to the rails, because I was using the catwalk railing. Okay, cool. So I suppose what that means is I should try and make sure this fits for like if I want to park a car sort of outside of here. If I do make a car, it would probably be about 3 blocks wide, which means the road is about to go over just a little bit more. Excuse me. Whoops. And I do need this to fit both sides. Oh, right. I can probably just go all the way across there. And that should be okay. I actually might do it a little further out. I'm not sure yet. I guess I'll design a car and then I'll design the road. But then I might place the door here, like a little back door area, and then get the dirt kind of sorted out here. The primary reason for that is so I can get the farm started. Perfect. Other than this area. I forgot I made one of those extra by accident. That's fine. Oh no, I didn't. I needed a cooking pot, bricks and stuff. Didn't I start cooking those up already? I think I did and completely forgot. No. I definitely did get them in preparation though. I'm also out of coal. Well, okay. Um, Perhaps I should start by getting charcoal. This probably won't end up getting done though. And then 8 charcoal can smelt 64 charcoal. And then we're good. I'm probably gonna have an automatic farm with the tree farm for that. But anyways, we'll head out here now. Oh wait, I had a workbench right there. And I already had one of those. Okay, whatever. I'll put a fence right here. There we go. And then, perhaps I should actually put the door here. Because I do want just a little bit of a path. I might actually put a fletching, not a fletching, compost bin right there. And then point is road right there. And then maybe I'll do some water on the other side. Let me just get another shovel or two. Then if I get like a farmer villager, I need to make a place for him to stay. That's going to be very important. There we go. So then I'll have to take down this tree. And then let's first do that. And you know what I could do? That's not the right thing. I could do that and then kind of have it match the pattern. I might put slabs on the edge, like stone slabs, and then fence it off. Something so that water can still get into the soil. Or maybe those like half slabs or wall panels. Something that can be waterlogged. Um, Let's cut across to the other side. Now cutting that tree will be a little easier too. That's not the right thing. There we go. I might play the Crew Motorfest for a stream soon. Just thought that would be interesting to mention. I recently got it for the deluxe version for like 17 USD. I think the sale lasts until January 5th, 2026, as of my last checking. It might be the 5th. I think on Epic Games it's the 8th, but on Steam it's the 5th. Don't quote me on it because I don't remember. Just note, I got the game, and I might play it. I tried to play it a little bit after I came back home from work yesterday, but I ended up being so tired that I was like dozing off, and it really was not helping because I was driving off cliffs. It was terrible. I don't actually think I've got past the first no, actually I got to the first mission or the first one I chose, and then I just quit because I got so tired that I kept dozing off mid driving. And that really just goes to show how dangerous it is to drive while you're tired. Thankfully, my experience was in a video game, so no one got hurt in real life. Let's diabase. I forget where I found the diabase. That could be useful. Bucket of water. That's what I was looking for. See, this is why I can't get distracted and talk about random things. I always end up forgetting what my previous conversation was or my previous goal. That's not right. I didn't know water filled in framed blocks. Also, this one may not actually have to be. If I do that, and then I do that, it is waterlogged, right? Well, there's so many settings, it's not actually going to work. Don't I need a grass block for that? Hmm, that will be problematic later. For now, though, I think this is wrong. I think it should go here, because that would be 2, and then it would go into, oh wait. Actually, I could get away with it here. Because these two are actually what should be tilled. So let's just do this. Technically that works. And I'm pretty sure that that would work. And that one. And then up to here. That would work, maybe? Oh, this would work as well. Except, as much as I know these would till, I don't think these are supposed to be in terms of like matching with the farm. But anything past here probably wouldn't work. So that means I'll need another bucket of water. And what better place to have it than right here, right? By the way, all the music I use is from Upbeat. I keep meaning to say something about that because it's a really useful platform. Essentially, you're like Upbeat is a platform that has, or it's a website, I should say. It has a bunch of music for streamers to use without facing copyright. But the cool part about it is you can get away with not actually needing to worry about claims on it as well if you connect your channel to it. It's kind of hard to explain, but essentially it takes the IDs of the music and default removes them from any claims. I'm pretty sure the music can change at any time, but I don't think music is removed too often. I'll find out in the future. There is a free version. I don't remember if it automatically protects the connected channel in the free version. But, oh wait, that's not supposed to be tilled. But I do pay for it. It's like $6.99, like $6.99 USD a month. And they take care of all the claims for me in most cases. I actually think the last video I got claimed on was what was it? I was playing a game Celeste, and it wasn't actually Upbeat that claimed me there. It was the background track to the game I was playing. So apparently I have to mute that game if I want to play it, which is a little unfortunate. But times like that is where Upbeat comes in clutch. Sure, I could play the Minecraft music. That won't get me claimed. And actually, no, it has before. So many videos with this game exist that YouTube automatically claims the ID for it, even if it shouldn't. But Upbeat takes care of that for me. Just thought I would mention that. Oh, right, I should probably say I'm not sponsored. It's just something I use. All the music you hear in streams, if it doesn't come from the game I'm playing, it comes from there. I do have a link to it in the description though. But crediting is usually optional. I just think crediting is the right thing to do, so I do it. I do have rice, wild rice. What can I do with the rice? Actually, yeah, I can make a bag of rice, compost it, press it into a bag of rice, mix it to make various foods. Can also be found. I wonder why I wasn't able to plant it. Oh, right. Last time I had trouble planting rice, it's because I was trying to plant it on something I shouldn't be trying to plant rice on. That's not the right thing. Let me get the rice and see if that's the same problem. What if I can't plant it on dirt and I keep trying? I know wild rice is weird in that it spawns on things that it shouldn't, but I can only plant it on certain things. Yeah. So maybe I just can't plant it on sand. I like on my mouse and it just had like the bot like look down. I see that in a lot of games that have bots. I promise I'm not a bot. I just let go of the mouse and the wire kind of pushes it there. It's because I have way too much on my desk right now. I need to get this cleared off. I might do a stream on like Christmas Eve. I'm not sure yet. for those that celebrate Christmas Eve. Maybe I should just use the date for those who don't. Uh, yeah, I might do a stream on the 24th if I'm not doing anything else. I don't usually, I mean, I usually have something to do on the 24th and 25th, but I was expecting I would have work, and unfortunately, I don't. That's why I have to pick up a shift today. So instead, what I'm going to end up doing is working today and being off on the 24th and 25th. Um, Not that much of a luxury. I still don't get holiday pay. But aside from that, I do need grass for these. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that. And I think I can. That's panes. I need the wallboard. There we go. I can get the framed wallboards and I think put those in here. And if I can, I want to use smooth basalt, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have actually. Wait, I do need to wait for that to grow first. Or I can actually do the wallboards further out, but I'm gonna need more than 16. And then I guess it would make less sense if I left this here. I could always go back down to the cave and get more, but I'm a little cowardly and I don't think I feel like doing that. So, let me see what I have. Oh, you know what? I do have this nice like verdium, and I also have marble block and cut what is it? Calcite? Calcite could look really nice in contrast with the stone. There's also like so many nice variants of it. Let's get 20 cut calcite and just see how that looks. So G is groups, good to know. I'm not playing multiplayer at the moment. It looks okay. I suppose I'd have to do the same thing here. I'm not sure if that makes it look too modern or not. Maybe I try and use the calcite for the bottom of this build though. Please tell me it gives me the rice back. Okay, cool, it does. I'll have a rice farm later. Oh, right, axe. Do I have... Right, I don't have sideways stairs. I haven't made any of those just yet. This is one of the holiday tracks. I do plan to remove these from the playlist eventually. And when I say eventually, I mean once the holiday season ends, but I'm gonna keep them in here for now. I need mostly wallboards. That's a framed gate. That's cool. Oh wait, I don't need that many. It's nice to change up the music that's listened to a little bit. I won't lie. I usually listen to like I think I need more cut calcite. I usually listen to like metal and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'll listen to a little bit of anything, but I think one of my favorite genres of music thus far has been metal. But I don't mind a little bit of lo-fi and a little bit of, I guess, more chill music. Sounds quite nice to me. Alright, cool. Now I can put these away. And I suppose I should get those stairs. Now I can leave that flat. I need 17 stairs. I think I'm just going to convert all of these into sideways stairs anyway. Where are they? That is sliced. I don't really want the sliced ones. Oh. I see them. Hang on. There they are. But I'll know I was right when I have 14 left. That's definitely not right. Nope. Oh, I see. It's based on what you place it against. So if I do, okay, never mind. Oh, it might also be based on the corner I place it on. So if I place it here, it's going to be there, there, there. If I place it here, it'll be there, there, and there. Pretty sure they're also supposed to have like a blueprint, but that's not right. Oh, interesting. Is it actually like, oh, is it based on where I'm facing? It might be. So then here I should face this way, because if I do that, it's going to be wrong. Interesting. And then if I do, oh, I have to go like, okay, that's interesting. Whoops. That's not interesting. And then I don't need that there. I honestly could get away with putting that there since this side, actually, wait, no, I can't. I thought I could, but technically speaking, this would be a stone if I follow the pattern, so let's not. I just need more cut calcite. If I'm correct, 17 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, I'm a little bit short in calcite. That's okay. I definitely should have gotten more of it. Didn't I want like a stack or so? Yeah. So 24 should be enough. And I did do that in case I wanted to use it for another build. Oh, I have 2 extras. Whoops. I think I'll use one of those here. What I'll do is grab, let me actually chuck some things away. So what I want to do is throw this in here. I need this, but sideways. Are there like sideways double stairs, perhaps? Yeah. So then I should be able to come over to here and place it like that. Perfect. And then I'll get this and place that there. And then I need grass right there. So I do need Silk Touch soon. Or Enderman, but I'm a little too scared to do that. There we are. And I might edit the build a little bit because I do kind of want it to be a little bit more than just like a farm. I kind of want it to be like a market. What I want to do is have like some crops grow in there and then in like randomly I'll have sweet berries grow because it kind of makes sense to do it at random. Um, I do need that tree to be cut down. So let me throw some things in the backpack real quick. Gonna need that, 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 um, the stall. I might as well get a storage drawer, honestly. Oh wait, never mind, that's not gonna work. Ouch. Saw, chest, piston, uh, piston extension pole. And then I can fix the path, and I can fix the tilled ground. Then, oh no, wait. That's not right. Oh wait, it kind of is right. Well, that one's definitely not, but this one is. This one's supposed to be a compost bin, so let me grab that real quick. Awesome. We have the floor. That would be a little higher, but I guess I'll just dig it out and prepare. And then I think I want like chests to go here. Yeah, I don't have any shelves. I only have like drawers and stuff, which I could use for the same thing in a way. I don't think I have like, let me see. Yeah, I don't have any modded drawers, unfortunately. I'll definitely have to get those, but otherwise chests will go here. And then the villagers job outpost will probably go here. And this means that the checkout should actually go here. Maybe I'll do double doors for this build. But double doors might be a tad bit more complicated. Or like a diagonal sort of thing. So we'll see. This will be where the villager kind of stays. I could potentially try and move this in here, but I think I'm going to leave it back here. The villager may not stay at the station very well, but that's fine. And if I do it this way, I don't actually need the stone to be up too high, since technically the water is blocked off from this build. I suppose it just makes sense. But I also need to get the villager, or yeah, the villager that works here also needs a home, so we'll get to that eventually as well. And I don't think I have tomatoes growing just yet, so let's get 2 of those in there. Wait, yeah, that's cabbage, that's tomato, potatoes, wheat. Let me fix one thing actually. I'm pretty sure if I do them in rows instead of right next to each other, they might do a little better. Beetroots, carrots, potato vine, wheat, cabbage, potatoes. So that's what's potatoes on 6, cabbage on 5, wheat on 4. So wheat on 5, cabbage on 4, right? Yeah, and then potatoes on 6, and then goes up there further. And we'll see how that goes. And the reason I kind of want to do a double door here is because I guess that makes sense to have like an inside and then an outside, since it is a convenience store that needs room for 2 people. Or I guess this will be more of a farmer's market inspired build, but it requires 2 people to be able to go next to each other through the doorway. So let's then get the wood built up. And we'll worry about that later. Cool. And then we just sort of weight. Or not weight, but you know what I'm talking about. We get doors and trap doors. I'm thinking something on like the outside here. So then I can get trapdoors on the outside here and the inside here. It might be better if I had the chains like up like into each other. I could also just use framed trapdoors and then throw wood in there. But I like that's not right. Kinda like the design. Cool. Really quickly, I'll get some rest. I think I might end the stream. I know it's almost as if it was just started, but I got like 20 or so minutes before I gotta get ready to head down to work, so we'll call it a day here. We got a farm started. Oh my god. I don't know where my shield went. Oh no. That's crazy. It burned me through the... It burned me through the shield. That's crazy. Anyway, we got a little bit of crops growing. I also have rice. So we'll just kind of let that grow and then I'll come back. Oh, yeah, I'll come back next time and try and finish the build. Or maybe not finish the build. I think next time I plan to get that roof done. This only needed to get started so I could get crops. I want to get a little bit of a house for the villager that works here to go into. Because it only makes sense that each villager has like the house and the working station, or at least that's the way I want to do it this time. Like villagers that have working stations will have their stations in one building and their house in another. I want to try and have it to where they can roam freely. It will be challenging, sure, but if I get the village to where they can survive the night, then I don't have to worry about that. Let's take off my shield again and head over this way. I think I already know where I want the house, so let me kind of lay it out. I think I want it to go here, kind of like this. I don't want to give myself the biggest house, obviously. A lot of people do that, and then it ends up like one house is bigger than every other house. So if I look at the dimensions of mine, I've got like, what, 7 of these pillars wide, so that's like 21 wide. The house obviously doesn't have to be the same size or shape. It's actually better if it's not the same shape, I think. So let's do it this way. The farmer will have a little bit of a smaller house, but it'll be uniquely designed. This isn't the full size, of course. Yeah, no. Right there, right there, 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 there. We're just gonna work with it. Here and here. That'll be the house. The way I'm imagining it is a little different than what's expected. I'm imagining like a dip into here, and then it kind of like goes out here, and then I'll have like a little bit of a balcony on top of this dip right here, and maybe one kind of going on like a little bit of a corner wing balcony on the outside of this on the second floor. So it's got a little bit of a nice build, nice style to it. I might go for a stone bottom floor, and then since this house should actually have two floors, be a little taller than this one, I might do like a stone bottom and then like a wooden top. I could also just do the same thing I did there where the top floor is like a tall roof, but we'll see what happens. I'll see everyone in the next stream, and I guess until then, goodbye. Oh, I could put some berries right there in the future.